was standing up for his own reasons because he's a free thinker like Candace Owens and every other traitor. It says in the Bible, if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You don't believe me? See for yourself. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I just thought I would vlog today. Right now, I'm about to go show a house. I know I'm in my gym clothes because I just worked out. Oh, it was a good workout too. But I'm freaking starving. I literally have been fasting all morning. I try to go until 2, but if I can't, then I will, I'll just eat. Like, you need balance in life. Anyways, I wanted to share this right here. It's a mozzarella, tomato, chicken, spinach wrap. With that said, I gotta go finish this wrap here. Show my client a house that he wants to rent, but he also might buy too. So today I'm gonna kind of steer him into buying because I just really think it's a better investment. So, and plus, of course, I'd get a bigger commission, but that's really not my number one motive. I just think full around, he's better off if he buys, right? Like, why are you gonna waste $1,800 a month to put that into somebody else's principal? Crazy. All right, I'll see you guys at the house. Deuces. So I'm on my way home now. I just showed my client a house, and actually I showed him a few houses, and he didn't like any of them. I just want to emphasize for anybody out there that wants to venture on getting their real estate license, beware, because it's not as fluffy as the world makes it seem. Although I love working for myself, real estate agents are 1099. I just never have done well with having bosses with big egos thinking that I'm their slave. But working for myself is wonderful, but it's not easy. And I really think the secret to being successful in real estate is to just sticking it out, by any means necessary. You just can't give up. Like, you just don't get an option to. I mean, I don't care if you have to sleep in your car. I really don't. I don't care if you have to work 10 jobs to pay your dues or whatever it takes. You just have to do it. With risk, with sacrifice, with investments comes rewards. So, if my life is a lot different in the next 10 years because at some point real estate picked up it for me, it's because I stuck in it. You know what I mean? But that's not to say that it hasn't been an uphill battle. Anyway, I would like to talk to you guys tonight about the Black Lives Matters movement, what they've been doing lately. I think it's time to give everybody an update. They have done things for this country and world. A lot of issues are being abated because of them. So I'm going to talk about that tonight. So I'll see you guys when I get home. All right. This is a little post that I have found online. It's a little comic picture with a guy who gets a paper cut and says, "Man, everything happens to me." That would be victimhood. He's also reading a book that says Daily Meditations for Perpetual Victims. That's victimhood. Another example of victimhood would be a person who's clearly fine eating chicken, stuff in his face, while he's saying, "I'm being victimized by that so-and-so." That's victimhood. Fighting for civil and equal rights is not victimhood. Black Lives Matters is just a new civil rights movement, but it's been around for a long time. Look at this. They didn't even have color cameras. Look at this. Whites and blacks united. This looks a lot like this, except there's more of us saying it. Whether you're fighting in New York for women's rights or fighting for people who are literally losing their lives injustifiably and unarmed. This little girl will never even know her father. It's all a part of the Black Lives Matters movement, not victimhood. I'm a black person who wants to protect my people from being dead for no freaking reason other than the fact that they are black. And that makes me a race baiter, according to you. My guy. This says race baiting stirs up or baits racial hatred. I do not do that. I support Black lives. Because 1, I am one. And 2, what happened to Elijah McClain, Tiare Rice, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, Rodney King, even Cannon Hinnant. Oh yeah, and now there's 2 other victims that are white now. Tell me what her name is. If I'm a race baiter, I bet you don't even know her name. Don't worry, I'll wait. Heather Hare died at a protest because a white nationalist drove his car into anti-racist. Heather Hare, a 32-year-old, dead. Look at that. 2 white guys just lost their life because a 17-year-old illegally had an AR-15. I'm a justice baiter. Get it right. Hey guys, what another long day. What I want to do is be the change by actively voicing what I know in my heart and soul and spirit is right. And that is to not be silent, not just live my life because I'm okay, but to use my intellect, use all of my privileges that I've gotten this far in my life for whatever reason, whether I might be a hard worker or a go-getter, or maybe I just had the right people in my life, whatever the case may be, we all have a privilege. It's not having privilege is the issue. The issue is how do you use your privileges in your life? You understand? There's black privilege, there's white privilege, there's rich privilege. Anytime you have a one-up on anybody, that's a privilege. Whatever the synopsis may be, you have the advantage. And the moment that we realize that we can use all of our advantages to help each other, the better I think we're going to be as a country. You know, you can't be a nationalist when things happen globally that can affect us, no matter where you are. You have to be a person who is a humanitarian. You have to fight for what's right, just for the human race. Don't be selfish, because if you are not going to join us in the movement of abating racism, systemic racism, abating hatred in our country, then you are the problem. And anybody that's using reverse racism because it doesn't fit their agenda is a problem too. Like, I cannot believe that people are using reverse racism, like, or reverse extreme words. Like, it's just mind-boggling that people just can't just be good. Just be a good person. Being a good person would mean that you have to have empathy, compassion, and love for others. You know, God said, love your neighbor and love your enemy. On that note, whether you love me or hate me, I love you anyway. I'm just here to give you a different perspective, not to challenge your perspective, but to have you understand mine, as well as me allow you to comment and join my lives and my platforms to express yours. But you don't need to insult anyone to do it, okay? Peace and love, and know that love wins, period.